Hello and welcome to Foxfield Steam Railway. Today it is our classic and vintage vehicle rally, as you can see behind me. My name's Steve Sutton. I've been a volunteer here for 30 years and been running the classic vehicles here for 22. So it's all good fun, lots of friendly people here, and I'll show you around. So let's have a little wander around our site today. We're doing quite well. We've got around 100 different classics on site. As you can see on my left here, we've got some wonderful old classic motorcycles and sidecars. We try and cover all the genre of old transportation. That's motorbikes, classic cars and buses, of course, here at Foxfield. As we go through, we do cover American classics as well. On the left-hand side here, we have a wonderful Mustang GT. All our classics, we don't mind if they're American or English. As long as they're classic, we're welcome here at Foxfield. Moving further down, we have this wonderful old Daimler, which is a lovely classic, a favourite of the military long time ago, and even the Prime Minister and the Queen had one of these cars in the past. The oldest vehicle we have here today is 1929, and we move through till 1970s. Just over on my right, you will see a classic bus, which belonged to a local bus company, the Limers Bus, most famous for bringing Stoke City home in 1972 with a winning FA Cup. We've got some of the very old vehicles here. We have a wonderful Austin here from 1932, and we run right the way through to 1934, past our Hillman, and finally another Austin on the far end here. So we don't just keep the modern classics, we still got some of the very old vintage classics here, and we welcome all genre of car and age. And in the background we have two wonderful lorries. We have the Morris van, very popular for deliveries, bakeries, all sorts of things like that we're used for. And in the background we have the rather large ERF lorry, which of course was Woolscroft's Tiles and Fireplaces, another very local, interesting lorry. Here we are with one of the car owners, this wonderful Zephyr alongside us, and the owner is Paul, and he'll give you a little bit more information about this beautiful car here today at Foxfield.
This is a 1955 Ford Zephyr Mark 1. I've had it approximately 3 years, fully restored, all mechanical. It drives very nice, but you've got to respect its age and all the rest of it. Yeah.
Well, fantastic. Thank you for bringing us along today. Like I say, we've got cars, buses and lorries, and here we've got a wonderful example of a motorcycle and sidecar. And I'd like to introduce this owner now. We'll talk a little bit about this wonderful machine we have here today.
It's been a good old girl, that's for sure. It's an old Russian bike. At some point it's had the BMW engine put in it, it's a little bit more reliable. It's two-wheel drive. It's got a diff lock on it. Got a hammock in there, so we can tie it to a tree, and if not 5 if we want. You used to use them as an old sniper bike.
Right.
Years ago. And it was imported, probably like a Cold War sort of bike, something like that.
So this one wouldn't have seen any service as such?
I wouldn't have thought so. It's seen plenty around these lanes though.
Oh well, yes, zigzagging around the country lane, trying to hold on, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I'm glad you've managed to come along and bring it for us today.
Not a problem.
Thank you very much indeed.
Yeah, it's a cracking show.
Thank you.
Yeah, loving it.
Wander further through our classic show and we come across this marvellously preserved Jaguar, which the owner here is Dave. So we have a look at the bonnet then, Dave?
Yes,
if we mind.
I say we come to this show, we patronise this show, do we normally twice a year, and I've come to know Steve quite well now.
You have, you've been coming years.
I attained this car, it's a one-owner car from you. I rebuilt the engine a couple of years ago, I'm just doing the interiors. It's been everywhere, around the country, so I'm using it, and I thoroughly enjoy it. My daughter's going to have it when I pass on, so...
Keep it in the family, Dave, that's the thing. That's the thing.
I always enjoy coming in, so do my members. We get a wonderful breakfast, and I think the atmosphere is splendid.
That's what we try to be, the small and friendly railway with a fantastic show attached to it every year.
It's a lovely atmosphere, and we just love coming here. You know, it really is good.